When it comes to pastry, there's something really comforting about any kind of pastry dish, whether it's homemade pastry or shop-bought puff pastry. When I say comforting, even the memory of when we were younger, getting the chance to go in the school holidays to the baker's van, or even on a Saturday to get a good quality either Scotch pie or sausage roll or any form of pastry product. So today I'm going to make a Mediterranean goat's cheese, sweet potato and caramelized red onion tart. Very basic ingredients in front of me here. From the fridge, my Mediterranean tomato chutney, but not mine, it is in the fridge, so I'm going to use that. I've got 150 grams of goat's cheese with the rind on. You could use brie if you wanted, or any favourite cheese. I've got 3 red onions, just thinly sliced, and about 500 grams of sweet potato, just into small chunks. About 300 grams of puff pastry, half a teaspoon of chili flakes, and a teaspoon of light brown sugar. To start off, we will roast our sweet potato. So we put sweet potato into the tray. I've got the oven preset at 200 degrees. To that, just a drizzle of olive oil, touch of pepper, a few tons of salt, and our chili flakes. And just give that a little even distribution. Beautiful. And we'll get that into the oven, and that's going to take about 20 minutes, but halfway we'll just give it a wee shake in the oven. Now we get on with the red onions. We'll head over to the stove and start our caramelized onions. Now while the sweet potato is cooking in the oven, it's time to get on with the caramelized onions. A tablespoon of olive oil into our hot pan. Into the onions. Now at this stage we don't want them browning too quickly. We want to take this just slowly and gently. And with the helping hand of a few tons of salt, that's going to help release the moisture from the onions until we remove all the water, and then they'll start just to caramelize slowly. So we'll just give them the odd nudge now and again until they're nice and soft. So it's been about 15 minutes now, and you can see how the onions have just come down nicely. They're almost translucent, and they're actually at the stage where they're just starting to caramelize. Now before we go any further, let's check the sweet potato. Give it a little shake. And back in the last 10 minutes. Now at this stage I'm going to turn this right up, and we'll get them just caramelized nicely. Now while the onions and sweet potato are cooling down, we can get on with our pastry. I've lined a medium tray with some parchment paper, set aside, and onto a lightly floured surface I'll take my pastry. We'll start putting it out. I'm just going to keep an eye on the tray itself for size. Just keep the pastry moving, just don't want it sticking. Now when the pastry starts going into the shape, don't worry about it, we can tweak it, remember, with just a rolling pin until we try and keep our rectangular shape. Roughly about there. Then we'll take the pastry. pop it onto our tray. And we'll just trim off the excess. Don't really worry about the shape of it at this stage. I want to take my knife and very gently we want to score the pastry about 2 centimeters. It's very gently, not going through. Now we want to take our Mediterranean chutney, and we just want to dollop it onto the base. We're just going to thin layer here. Don't worry too much about staying in between the lines. It's handy having this actually in the fridge. It's a good way of incorporating it into any dish really, especially with all the work, all the other extra pieces that are about adding to this simple quiche. Okay, now we'll just get the sweet potato and the red onion. First of all, I'm going to go in without onion. It's important that everything is cold at this stage, or as cold as possible, because we don't want to affect the pastry. Spread it evenly. Now on with our sweet potato. Just scatter that over. All nice and even. Now for the goat's cheese. I've got about 150 grams of the goat's cheese, which I'm just going to tear up with the rind, and we'll just scatter that into roughly even pieces. I've got one beaten egg yolk here with just the tiny drop of water in there, which is going to give us a nice finish to our edge. It gives a really rich golden colour. Now one last touch for me would be a few turns of cracked black pepper on there. Into a preheated oven at 180 degrees. We'll cook this for about 25 minutes. So here we have my Mediterranean goat's cheese, sweet potato and caramelized red onion tart. I'm just going to cut into it. You can hear that flaky pastry. As you can see, this will yield a good 6 portions. There we have it. 6 portions, simple ingredients, so tasty, served as a simple lunch with some nice salad, just an ideal treat. If you wanted to, you can play around with your own flavours. A classic would be fresh sliced tomatoes, some lovely mozzarella and some lovely basil in there as well. A classic. But go on, play about with different flavours, different fillings, give it a whirl and have fun at the same time. Enjoy.